I'm gonna go grab my and refill my coffee. Be right back.
Okay. Hello, what's up, One Up? I know you're One Up. I'm just smart like that. What up, LeBron James? Hello, and welcome to my house. What up, Russians? Welcome to my house. I've spent so many months building this, and it's time to kind of show you guys what it looks like so far. It's still a work in progress, very much so, but it is getting there at the same time. I'm gonna raise this just a little bit. So, super quick tour. It's just a partial tour. I'm not gonna do like a full in-depth tour right now, but this is the front, right? So this is a trailer that I've turned into a camper that I also live in full time. So, obviously I got my fridge and freezer with all my goodies in there. I got a counter. I got some temporary storage totes here that are going to be going out of here very soon. I'm just doing that until my cabinets are done. And then I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got a Jackery over here. It's 5 kilowatts of power stored up. So 5,000 watts, that's what I have for electricity. And I got 1,200 watts on the roof of solar. Pretty cool. That's what these wires are for. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. So, the objective for this stream, I gotta do some building. I have a new stove and oven. That looks like this. And that's got to go somewhere. And then I have a sink. Only the basin so far, but that looks like this. This also has to go somewhere. I was going to do a cabinet right here we were going to build and then build them into that, but I kind of realized that takes up a lot more floor space than I want to give up. So I think I'm going to build it into this counter here, which is going to be a challenge in of its own, but that's how it goes, right? Every step of the process. This counter is pretty new. I basically bought a used desk from IKEA off of Marketplace and then cut it into shape and got it installed right here. So, plan of action, we're going to start by moving these out of the way because those are going to be in the way. We're going to replace this leg with something a little bit stronger, just because it kind of creaks a little bit and I don't like that, but we'll get there when we get there. And we're going to cut a chunk out of this counter. We're going to slide this in. We're probably going to have to put another stud next to it for support because this thing is quite heavy. And then we should be good. Then it's super simple. It's just a matter of hooking up the electrical and the propane. Propane, I have to go find a hose for. I don't have one yet, so that'll be for later. And then the electricity, it's just 2 wires. It's just got to go to 12 volts, so it shouldn't be too hard. I just got to splice into my lights, and then I'll be good. So we're going to knock out that first. Then the sink will probably go over here on the end of the counter. Unfortunately, that gets rid of all of my counter space that I wanted, which sucks, but I might make another counter that folds up similar to my gaming desk, which you can't really see right now, but that's what you're on right now. So yeah, that's today's plan. So once we do this, then I'm gonna end stream. I got some real life obligations I have to tend to, because everybody's fighting for a piece of me, you know. And then I'll hopefully be able to find some hose, propane hose for this that fits. And if I can, then tonight what I would like to do is I would like to start the SMP and do a mini cooking stream as well. I want to make a pizza. So that is the plan. That is the ultimate goal for tonight, Minecraft and pizza. So we're going to get to work, I guess. You guys can kind of see my raw, unfiltered process for going through this stuff, because I have hundreds of hours of videos recorded of me building this thing. And I was going through some of them last night, and it's crazy how far this thing came, but it's also crazy how much struggle I didn't get on camera. So now you're gonna get it all, and I don't have to edit or upload. What do you mean we have to talk? Talk about what? What do we gotta talk about? Okay, I'm gonna try to make this somewhat quick here. So where's my tape measure? There it is. Tape measure. I should have a Sharpie. I fell on the floor. Okay, Sharpie, tape measure. I don't think this is gonna be too bad. I think I just gotta measure out the hole. I'm gonna cut it in place because I'm not taking this counter back out. No way. And I got some 2x4s in the back of my truck that I'll grab for supports once it's time. Honestly, this shouldn't be too bad. So let's make an attempt here. I'm gonna do 19.5 wide. 19.5 wide. Okay. I need something to write on. Nineteen and a half wide by this thing doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Also, I really kind of ruined the corner a little bit, but I'm gonna go 18 and a quarter to start. For depth. I guess we're just gonna start drawing on the counter, I guess. I don't know. I want it a couple inches from the edge, so we'll say like 2 inches from the edge, just so we have enough lip to go on. So we'll mark 2 inches in a few different places. Good thing that's already marked on my tape measure. Not sure why. So the width is 19 and a half. Well, I guess I'll start with the depth. 18 and a quarter. This is gonna be a nightmare. I wish I had like a ruler. What's up, MJ to go? Russians, you just want to get in the VC and talk about your ideas? Ow! Gosh dang it. Okay. Let's see. These lines are kind of hard to see. I'm using black Sharpie on a black counter. So obviously that's making my life a tiny bit difficult at the moment. Okay. But nothing I can't handle, I guess. Let me grab... I can at least grab my carpenter square. Ow! I need to stop hitting my knee on that. Hello, Paul. You guys can't see me, but you can still hear me because my microphone is on my chest. Do I have a straight edge? I don't know where it is. Plan B. Scrap piece of wood always works. It looks pretty straight. Sometimes they're not, but this one looks like it is. Marks up, or lines up with all my marks, so that's good. Okay. And then needs to be 19.5 wide. Three and a quarter. Come down here. I'm gonna mark 3 1/4 again, just so we're staying pretty even. And then 19.5. Just gonna put us right about there. I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but just trust that it's like super big brain. Okay. Is that line the right length? It's pretty close. It's a little long, but we can live with that. Because now we do the same measurement right here, but like a little more accurately. And then we can do it again. Oop, whoops. Back here a little bit better as well. Which is actually like more like right there. And we can take our straight edge. Ow! Stop doing that. Okay. Okay. Kind of bent the metal back. All right, let's see what chat's up to. All right, Russians, do you want to just join the VC and talk about whatever your idea is? Because after this stream, I'm setting up the server, and then tonight's stream is when it's starting, so. All right, get into a VC and I'll move you. Okay. Does this look about right? Should be less than this, which it is. Okay, I think this looks promising. I guess the only thing left to do is start cutting my counter. Yay. All right.
You're gonna have to pull the Russians. I don't have permissions to do that right now.
Yeah.
You pulled him to bedwars too. Yep.
No, he's in here. I had to scroll. Okay. What up, Russian boy?
What's up? Oh, I gotta mute your stream. Okay. So, people. So I was told because I missed like.
Hold on. 1 second. Sorry, I'm grabbing my saw.
Fair enough. Everything that was said in that
ahead.
stream was just to get an idea. We don't have anything set in stone. We haven't even sat down to talk about it yet.
Okay. But basically, like, I think everyone agreed that like spawn should like stay untouched and stuff, and not like that shouldn't be griefed. But I'm pretty sure they've talked about it in like if like someone does like find someone's base, I don't think like they should be like allowed to like blow it all up or like grief it all. But I think like there should be like some consequence, like stealing or minor griefing. And then I think like the no killing rule, I think everyone they weren't really happy about that. Like I think if you find someone and you kill them, you should be able to keep their stuff.
I have more of the suggestion of just not killing in general unless it's warranted. That's what
Yeah, but that is what everyone got mad about, and like people said that they would not. Like I think Magenta, I don't know what Magenta, but I know Scary and Corey said that they just wouldn't play if like you couldn't kill at all. Which like I think that like the rivalry is kind of what made like the server enjoyable.
I mean, yes, it made it enjoyable, but the whole problem with that is it brought so many problems from out of the Minecraft server into the actual server itself. I had to sit there, me and BFD, Tito, Yellow, I think Yellow's still a mod, had to sit there and deal with non-stop, oh, he killed me in Minecraft, blah, blah, blah. It was so much drama that was supposed to stay in that server went into everywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I know that was like a definitely problem. Like people didn't know, like, I mean, even myself didn't know how to just like keep it in the Minecraft. But I think like, I mean, if you look at like most viewed streams, it was when like there was like fighting going on and stuff like that. I think like there like some kind of rivalry is kind of what like make servers like playable and fun, because like after you get like full netherite or whatever fully stacked and you already have everything, the only thing left to do is just building, which isn't for everyone. So like if you die, you have to like re-gear, or if there's even like the thought of dying, you'll make like multiple sets and you'll make all that. Like with the war machine, everyone was like, it was like a whole thing. Like everyone was scared of it, so we all like were preparing and stuff like that. So I think that's just like it makes the server fun. Like I think there has to be drama and fighting. I think a lot of people will get bored if it's like the whole point is to just have fun and just build, because that's not really for everyone. Like I know Magenta, he really likes building. But
oh, go ahead.
Wait, no, you can go. It's fine.
All right, so with how I think if we were to do that and allow killing, I think we would have something in place. If you're sitting there in full netherite, don't go for someone that's in fucking iron. Don't be a dick about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think like overkilling is a thing, but
here's kind of my thought. We can have one without the other, right? So, what if bases are off limits? You don't grief, you don't steal, you don't mess with people's bases. But if it's on their person, it's fair game. Assuming they're outside their base, obviously. But like, yeah, you can kill people. Because I do agree that the rivalry and also like the fear of death kind of drives progress. Do you think that would be a solid compromise of bases are off limits, but killing people when they're outside their bases at your own risk?
I also, so I do think that's a good idea. I also think that's like, people would just hide in their bases then.
They might. But they can't hide there in there forever if they're trying to have fun.
Well, yeah, if you're going to have fun, you're not just going to sit there and stay in your base. Even I, who at that time that last server was up, I didn't have a good PC, so I just sat and waited. Even I went out sometimes to get gear. Now that I actually have a good PC, I don't have to sit there and cower.
Welcome back, Irl.
Yeah, I think if like, yeah, I mean, I think that's a good compromise. I don't, I think
you're cracking me up.
Like other people. I think like if you do find like someone's base, I feel like there should be some sort of like consequence or like punishment. I guess. I mean, if it's like a really like well built base, I'm not saying like destroy everything, but
I disagree because I actually like the idea of having like public bases and having like something we had talked about in the past was. I'm sorry, Yellow. We had talked about it in the last season how we wanted bases to be like visible and like have an actual like pretty server and like stuff like that. You can't really have that if you have the constant fear of being raided, looted, griefed. Because me personally, my base is never going to be secret because I stream. So it's like,
I mean, dude, that literally we didn't even find the war machine for weeks and weeks, and then until I found it, and it was like not even like 1,000 blocks away from spawn.
Well, yeah, but I want a smaller world border. Like, I don't want everything to be super far this time.
Yeah, I don't know whose fault that was.
Yeah, that's 100%. You're the reason we're shrinking the world border. Alright, I'm not going to be able to hear you guys for a second. Give me 1 second. I got to go grab my...
Okay.
But you guys can still hear me because I have my microphone on. So that's fair. I need a cough drop because I'm still sick.
He teleported me there, and I just had it on my mini map, and then I flew there later.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna cut real quick, so I'm not gonna be able to hear. I should probably have my flashlight because these lines are hard to see in the dark.
sorry, my food was done cooling and my coffee was finally hot enough to grab. Oh, what? What do you miss? What did I miss?
We kept talking about I don't.
So, what are you saying about that whole,
I mean, I think like having like your own base be ungriefable is fine. I guess like the idea that drills hide in a base, it could be like a downside to it. I'm fine with that.
Shoot.
Others like
Hey, if you're talking to me, I can't hear you.
Oh, you're fine. We're talking to each other.
Okay.
Because, like I said, nothing is set in stone. We can all choose what else, just nothing is set in stone. BFD has not even sat down and talked about it. Like,
also another thing I had talked about is the economy plugin for the option is that going to be added?
That is a question for BFD. I'm pretty sure he said no last time. Hey, BFD.
Because I thought it was yes.
We doing the shop plugin again?
Probably not. Unless people want it.
I mean,
but it sounded like people didn't really want it.
I'll ask again because I think we were talking about it more, but I think they're in school, so they can't really.
Like I said, nothing we've said in that stream was just purely getting ideas. Don't have anything set in stone. Like I said, me, BFD, Tito, and anyone else is not going to sit down and talk about what we actually want.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a lot of pros and cons to the economy thing. I mean, the pros is like you can get a bunch of stuff. I think the con is like people are going to be AFKing a lot, and then I think that causes problems. I know Haribo and then one other person just said no. I think Magenta would probably say no. So I think most people probably don't want it.
It's a yes and no kind of thing. We could make it a lot harder. We can change what thing costs what.
Yeah, you can do that, but like there's always gonna be like there's so many loopholes. Like me and Corey like made a server with the economy, and we just sat for like a few hours finding every single farm that was even possible, and then like even if you nerf one, you can just make 5 more of those or go to a different one. So it's kind of broken. There's a lot of things in that are really broken farms. You can AFK for like a few hours and already have like 1 million. But it definitely adds more like actual.
Go ahead.
It also like adds like you actually have to make farms to get the resources instead of like making money farms to buy the resources, which are a bit harder.
Right, it's purely the fact of you can't have an economy on something that has infinite resources.
Yeah.
Minecraft has infinite resources. We can't make an economy off of infinite. Because you can't.
Yeah, unless you make like a trading economy, but it's not like an actual plugin. But we
could make currency, add a currency thing like I had on my server. I had not too long ago. I had a create add-on called Numistics. It is purely player based.
Yeah, I think just stuff like that. I think a lot of people just generally want vanilla. So I guess probably it'll probably be around no for the economy mod. I think just
giving an example, there is multiple plugins that do the exact same thing. It's just that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, because I mean, like once you get like past $1 million in the one we had recently, I mean, you basically just had add anything you wanted. But I think I think like what do you think about like area around like not the actual base itself, but like what if someone wanted to just like destroy the area around it?
what if, I mean, there could be what if that goes through. We have to, like I said, sit down and talk about it.
Yeah.
Like I said, we don't have anything set in stone.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we're talking about here is just ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, I think later, I guess people are still in school. I don't. But I think I know Magenta, he has a lot of ideas for what he wanted, and normally none of those for bad. I think he likes it generally just vanilla, but I think it's more like the actual like rule that you can't do. Like definitely have like a community spawn, or like spawn should stay spawn, or at least like a nice area for spawn if it's a bad seed, I guess. That like shouldn't be griefed or anything.
Take a look at that.
I mean, I don't have a stream pulled up. Give me a second. Oh, nice. You got the stove all hooked up already.
Well, it's just sitting in place right now. Definitely needs more work, but
Everything needs more work.
this thing's about to buckle under its own weight right now. Oh shit. So,
Gravity exists there, friend.
alright, so I'm gonna go grab a couple 2x4s from my truck and then get to work.
When did you get a truck?
A few days ago.
Fair enough. You see, this is how much I actually talk to BFD. You guys think you don't talk to him a lot. You talk to him more than I do.
Huh?
I was making a joke at the fact that Kat actually talks to him a little bit more than I do.
That who does?
The YouTube chat talks to you a little bit more than I do.
Oh. I haven't even been reading it. I need to. I can't
Yeah.
hear you right now though. I'm walking away. Let's see. We'll start with 1 2x4 and we'll go from there.
But yeah, Russians, me and BFD will have to set a time where we all can just sit down and talk about it.
Yeah, I think like at some point like should be killing. I don't know about like. I guess it is kind of unfair if, someone completely geared kills someone in iron,
Yeah.
but I think it's like it also brings the whole point of like, oh, I wasn't geared enough for you to kill me, or whatever.
I mean, if you're both sporting the same exact armor and weapon type.
Yeah, but I mean, then
36
people will just like
3/4.
take off their armor and just go places. Like, I think it can be more of like a morality thing instead of like an actual set in stone rule. And if the person keeps killing you over and over again, then it's something that you can bring up to like BFD or you or Yellow or mod. But I mean, I think like generally it also depends like why you're killing them too. I mean, I think like having like a just set in stone rule
No, I agree.
kind of.
I think that gives people too much of an out.
Yeah, or like they'll just go take off all their armor when they see someone, and then like even if they still kill them, then they're just gonna start complaining. And then like it can be just more of a general rule than like something set in stone.
And purely, like what BFD said, we could have it to where they are protected inside their base, but if they're not...
Yeah, I mean, I think bases could be off limits. I feel like I don't know. I mean, I guess like if people are making public bases, they're generally or bases where they don't really have anything special. They're gonna probably put it in your spawn. But for people that actually don't want their bases being found, they're obviously gonna build it farther away. I think like like secret base and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like small stealing or something. Or I don't know.
I don't know. Purely, we have not set this in stone yet. Like I said, me and BFD got to sit down, talk about a time where we can have a bunch of people come in and we can set the rules in stone and all that stuff.
Well,
but BFD is busy.
The stream starts tonight, or the server starts tonight, so we definitely need like our plan.
Yeah, I feel like, generally, you're probably going to make the server as soon as you start streaming. I don't think you want to talk for an hour about rules. I think most of it we should probably get done now. I guess,
I should probably help you with the SBC stuff, then.
The who?
The SBC stuff? Are we still doing SBC?
SBC?
What's that?
SBC, Simple Voice Chat.
Oh. Yeah. But we'll do
I
that.
gotta get all the side stuff set up.
I'll let you know when I'm like actually setting it up. And then
Is the only one we're doing?
as far as mods go, yeah. So far.
What about like homes and TPAs? Are you doing that? Or at least like a few homes?
So no TPA, and I think.
Oh yeah.
I think we were talking about
I mean, we could do,
1 home, 2 homes.
Probably 2.
Lunar Client, we have the option to, since I'm planning on making the mods through Lunar Client, we could use that as, Lunar Client has a, waypoint feature.
I think,
It just doesn't allow you to teleport to it.
I think, like 2 homes, but I think also in that same plugin, you can like make teams, and then you can also have like a team home. So I think like that also adds like, I don't know. So I think 2 is good. I think 1 just like, because I think like if you have like a farm or something, like you can have like the base and then like a nether home or something.
I think when people were talking about it, they were hoping that we'd build like infrastructure, like roads and stuff, to
Like those into the no briefing thing.
cause more interaction. And yes, correct. That does lead you to bases. And I think that was another argument for no griefing.
Yeah, I think like people are probably gonna agree. I know Corey, he's probably gonna grief a lot. If he can. I think I don't care too much about it, but I think like the main thing is like if I find someone's base, I should at least like gain something out of it.
Why? Just explore it, take inspiration, and leave.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to gain anything from it.
Because
that incentivizes a lot of base hunting and griefing.
Yeah.
Right, it's, by the way, Paul, to answer your question, SBC is pretty cool if you know how to use it. SBC is pretty simple in the fact that if you have 1 mod, you don't have to change all your configs. So just press V. V is the normal config button. It'll bring up a whole menu that really allows you to do everything you need to do with Simple Voice Chat. Mute yourself, mute others.
Yeah, it's not like people have to have it on.
Oh yeah, if you don't set it up so you won't be able to hear anybody. If you don't want it on, you just never press V. Well, you can also set up some signs at spawns telling you how SBC works.
You do have to have it downloaded to join the server. But yeah, you don't have to use it.
That's where I'm coming in. I'm making a Lunar Client mod pack just for 1 mod. So that way people just click one button and import it.
What version is it gonna be?
That's my question, because I need to know.
I don't even know what the newest version is.
It's in 26 something.
Well, let's see. What's the newest version that modded support would be? Let me see what the newest version that modded supports.
I know there's a new update coming out. I don't know if it came out.
Yeah, it's the newest one, 26.1.2.
Yeah, it's the newest one that Lunar modded works.
Okay, 3 foot.
And then it's gonna be Java only, right?
It's gonna be Fabric.
Java only.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, Java only, not Bedrock. Brain. So we're doing 26.1.2.
Yeah, let me see that.
Lunar 26.1.2. I will get the icons and shit from you. SVC. Anything else?
I think the main issue that people want to talk about was just killing and griefing.
Oh no, I was talking
I
about
guess. Oh.
Like we have stuff like mouse tweaks, which make mouse better. Some quality of life stuff. What do you think, PFD?
Say again?
Do you want any quality of life mods like mouse tweaks, ferret core, which allows us to load? It changes how the game loads stuff, so it's not gonna kill shitty people's PCs.
No, I think we'll be okay.
I mean, Fabric does a lot of it by itself, so yeah,
Correct.
we should be fine. There it is. Let me check to make sure everything's here. I think that's gonna work. Let me try to launch it.
Dang, dude, this looks good.
Let me pull up the stream real quick.
Got my supports in so it's not sagging anymore.
Oh yeah, it looks nice. It's stable now.
It sure does.
So,
Well, that happened, but whatever.
do you know any clients that will allow you to run both plugins and Fabric at the same time?
I'm trying. You could probably even do it with a base launcher, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it should be too hard for people who actually know how to play Minecraft.
No, I was talking about for the server itself. Is there any thing that'll allow you to run plugins and Fabric at the same time? Because I don't know of any.
Wait, like, what do you mean?
So, normally plugins and modded should not be played at the same time. Cannot be played at the same time. There are some that fixes that problem, but I don't know if there is for 26.2.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Hey, Jack, could you read chat for me real quick, please? See if anything's being missed. Or Russians?
Not really anything.
Okay.
I mean, Paul was just asking about, like, SVC.
Yeah, is there anything new with SBC? No, it's
Thanks.
purely SBC. It's the same thing it's always been. Yeah, it's going to be the exact same as the day it released. Better sound quality, of course, and all that stuff. Quality of life fixes with it, but all of it's really just the same. You sit there, you go near someone, you start speaking, and they hear you. The only downside to it is if you don't have good standard internet, it will not allow you to speak in SBC because if you try, they added a hard limit for internet usage for SBC, so it doesn't disconnect you from the server.
Which makes sense.
Right.
I mean, it would do the same thing if you were using Discord, so.
But I think another thing just about like the rules and whatever the Minecraft is when people get out of school, mainly just Magenta, he'll probably and Corey can carry. They'll probably have more things or like just small things. I guess I can just say those in like the server or in general, and then you can just look at those before you start streamer. But I mean, I think basically we covered everything. I guess like rules are pretty easy to change or go over even if the server already started. So
yeah,
but most of the things people were worried about are the long term. Like I think like after a while, you know, if there's no like fights going on, or I don't think everyone is just wanting to build a base knowing like nothing will ever happen to it, or you know, I think like some things like that, some bases that'll be amazing, you know, that it won't get griefed. But which I mean, I'm pretty much fine. I don't really care too much about the griefing. I think the majority of it is just like fighting and that.
Like I said, the stuff we have here, the stuff we got set in stone right now before the server gets up, is plugins. That's it. Stuff that we can't change. Well, we can change when the server goes up, but that would require everybody else to sit there, add a bunch of shit. Basically, it'd be a big hassle to change. We can come up once everybody's sat down and playing the server.
Yeah, I mean, I think most of the like, even if there's no killing and no griefing and no nothing, and it's just like it's supposed to be a fun server. I think in general, most of those problems that happen to it occur like later on after everyone is already geared and they already have everything. So I don't know if it's too big of a problem right now. But I mean, I feel like it, I don't know. I think like the no killing it's kind of different if like, or I don't know.
Like I said, that's something we'll figure out once we get to it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when you join a chat in SBC, it shows you player heads and the names in the top right corner if you light up with someone's talk. Okay, so that is groups. That is a whole. That's part of SBC, but that is a group setting. So SBC normally, you can just walk up to somebody and start talking. SBC groups, which is also add-on to the mod, which is part of the mod, allows you to talk like you're in Discord. You can talk from however far back. Basically, SBC normally, without groups, you can only talk to a certain amount of range. Groups, you can cover the whole world. Yeah, it's
So it's basically VC versus prox chat.
Yeah. It has everything, so you don't have to open up something like Discord. Let's say your computer can't handle Discord and Minecraft at the same time. There you go.
Okay, so my concern with the stove right now is there's technically not a whole lot holding it attached to the counter. There's technically like one screw going into this support. I don't know how dangerous that is or how like likely to come off it is, but I don't really trust it. But I don't really see any mounting holes anywhere.
All right, so this will work. Yep. Okay. So SBC is working normally.
So I don't know really what to do right now to get this thing sturdy.
Oh, by the way, so since this is Lunar Client mod pack, there is the stuff like Lunar Client gives you like waypoints and all that stuff to help you. Alright, let me say we quit the title, make sure the game closed before I try to export it, or Lunar Client will have a fit.
I don't know, I guess the only way to find out is to drive around and see if I lose my stove. So, that's good.
Driving thing with 50.
Huh?
Let me see. I need to go over here, settings, export profile. Yeah, let's throw it there. Let me close my OBS. I don't know why OBS is still open. Oh yeah, that's because I showed you how to, yeah. Isn't OBS just a lot nicer than Streamlabs though?
Now I'm starting to wonder if I ever did use Streamlabs, because the features that I see in OBS right now are what I was using before. Like, I tried using Streamlabs for like weird pop-ups and shit, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, no, this does the exact same thing, just free.
Uh-oh.
I DM'd you the whole mod thing, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your Lunar Client, just click the plus down at the bottom, import from file system, open file, and then click on mod pack. It's pretty simple.
Okay. Sweet.
I tried to make it that easy for them.
Yeah, that's good.
Of course, you're gonna need Lunar Client first, but that should be easy. Just send the website link and say, hey, here's Lunar Client. This is what you're gonna need to import the file. Boom.
Yeah, Lunar Client even works on Linux, so they can figure it out.
I've had a lot of problems with the Lunar Client. Like, I don't know, I don't like it.
Really?
Why?
It's like, there's like, sometimes it'll like, it's weird, like, I'll be hovering my mouse, and it like won't let me click. Like, if there's like a button, and I hover my mouse right over it, it won't let me click it. But if I like move it somewhere else, or I don't know, the screen is like messed up to where like my cursor is, or buttons are like.
So
it's like slightly adjacent to like to the right, so I have to like move my cursor.
press F11.
Or up.
That is purely a problem right there. What you have is you set it to your screen size, but for some reason, some monitors do not work with how Lunar Client scales its screen. So instead of doing that, just click F11 twice. I've had that problem so many times. You just click F11 twice and it fixes itself.
I've only just used it for like Hypixel.
Oh yeah, that's the reason I started using it. But seeing since it works with Fabric, it is so nice just to have it there.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why they Badwine did that. I don't know why they like merged with Lunar, because now everything's so confusing.
They merged?
I don't get it. Yeah, like Badwine doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
That's
they
insane.
stopped. So they didn't technically merge; they got absorbed.
That's worse.
Yeah,
Not
it's
really.
like, I don't like it.
Almost nothing's changed.
It's confusing to me though, at least. I don't get it. I guess that's just because I'm stupid or whatever and I don't know how to use it.
So,
But it was just like easier to navigate because Badline was literally built around Hypixel. And then like the only thing
Was Lunar not?
just Hypixel.
Lunar is built around Hypixel.
Well, I don't know. Just having it its own thing was just easier because like now I have like all the Lunar settings and it was just easier to navigate to like the settings. Like if I wanted to, like if I was like in like a dungeon, if I was in the dungeon or like catacombs or.
I have a mod pack to use then. It's basically the exact same thing, but it's perfect. It's built for it.
I made like a new account, so I don't even have it unlocked yet. But I haven't even been playing Hypixel lately. I've been playing Subnautica too, which I love that game.
It is lovely. Crafton had so much opportunity. And they wanted to play the games that they played, and the court said no.
Yeah.
You know how stupid you have to have the courts literally say you have no control over this anymore?
That's pretty crazy.
BFD, you gotta switch to Twitch. It's so much better, says Yellow.
hello, Yellow.
But
Why
now
would I
I'm gonna
switch
have
to
to
Twitch?
stop
I'm
playing
never switching to
Subnautica.
Twitch.
No,
Twitch is
Dan
stupid.
Meyer is.
I'm not trying to watch an ad like 35 but I have to get paid for it.
Boom. Just drilled
I mean-
another hole through my counter. Yay!
No, I thought the button did something else. What is your feeling steering like? So is Twitch. As someone who actually streams on Twitch, Twitch is worse.
Agreed. I've tried it before.
Now you hear me. You hear me about what you're right you're feeling.
We just have to be like 7 stand up to like what people like 5, 6, 7, something like that.
And it's green. Wait, if he's 6'7", that makes me what, 7'2", give or take?
No, probably like 4.
I'm taller than BFD. Did I just grow so tall that I went into negatives?
No, I thought I always thought you were, I thought BFD was like way like taller than everything.
No, I am 6'3". And my ceiling is at a little bit of a 6 feet height curve. So every time I go near my ceiling fan, I get decapitated.
I mean, I'm basically like 6'8".
You gotta round up a few times.
How is my like launch
Minecraft, when you start it up, it takes a lot of RAM to start up.
Oh, I tried to.
Minecraft should start with a total of 4 gigs minimum recommended.
There's dust in my smoke detector now. Dang it.
Aren't you supposed to be wearing a safety
Oh
mask?
my
now?
god.
Oh, yeah.
I had like only 3 gigabytes dedicated to, or I had less than that.
Your poor.
So I need,
Yeah, Jack, that's probably a smart idea.
You
But-
should be wearing a mask.
This stuff is definitely like not. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
I heard oh, and now I'm watching your stream to figure out what you said. Oh, it didn't fit at first.
The hole is technically a tiny bit too big, but actually the lip kind of covers it, so it kind of works. That looks good.
If it fits, it fits.
Yep.
Yellow just said, okay, bye, this is low-key boring, sorry.
Jeez, Yellow. I'm trying to,
She's
like,
gotten
I don't know.
trying to fix my
both
life.
in YouTube and Discord.
I've been trying
I don't
to
know.
That's just kind of yellow.
trying to fix my life over here, Yellow, and you think that's just boring?
You've been so sassy.
Another man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
I mean, this stream is just straight gold. I don't know how you would not
Exactly.
enjoy it.
I mean, there's a reason why tear down and rebuild videos get so many views.
Well, the videos, because they're they're, you know, they got background music. It's satisfying. It's a time lapse. This I'm kind of just doing in real time, so it kind of loses some appeal, I must say. But there will be a lot of time lapses coming out soon.
So, Paul said, hey, I'm bored, but I'm still here. I'm also kind of enjoying this.
That's Paul. Heck yeah, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Oh, wow. This strap loosened. My batteries are trying to fly away down the highway.
Apparently.
All right.
Paul, is your profile picture Alistair? Sometimes real time is better, by the way, says Paul. Okay. Are you a little young to be watching Has Been?
It's almost like someone said that before.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, we've all watched shows we technically weren't supposed to be. And it's not like it's that bad. I've seen some... I remember Elsagate. If you want to talk about bad, that's where you start going.
Oh, I left my
you
vacuum in my other car. Dang it.
I mean, if your parents don't care, you shouldn't care. I've watched them both too. They were really good. Yeah, like I said, as long as your parents don't care, ain't no problem of yours. I just realized this on the PC's version of YouTube. If you go and click on the live button, you can skip to when the. Alright. Have fun doing your chores, Paul. When you click on the live button, it will automatically skip to the live part of the broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
It pause and fall behind.
It'll do that on
That
the
is-
phone, too.
I did not know you could do that.
Okay.
I don't like. I'll have my render distance set to like 32 chunks or whatever, and then it won't be 32 chunks. You know why that is? I feel like my render distance.
Are you on
has
a
been
server?
So low. I'm on single player.
What was that noise? Oh, of course it's BFD. I stopped questioning him a long time ago.
One silly man.
Okay. Here's some old wires from my diesel heater that caught on fire.
I wonder why they caught on fire. Because you keep recycling damn wires.
Okay.
I'm gonna learn some pneumatics too.
It's pretty fun.
So, fun fact, Jigsaw does not like to cut through wires.
No, that's why you get a pair of wire snippers.
Yeah, but I don't feel like going all the way to my car.
Too bad.
Okay, so
I mean, as long as you don't have it hooked up to anything, you can cut it with your teeth.
huh?
No, as long as you don't have it hooked up to anything, you can cut it with your teeth.
It's a thick wire. I'm not cutting it with my teeth. But no, it's not hooked up to anything.
Here.
Okay, so the only things I have left to do is connect the gas and electrical, both of which are going to be annoying. Because I don't really have a good electrical wire to plug into. Unless I tap into this one. That means I gotta get all my wiring stuff.
No, I've not gotten Woo yet. Where have gotten Woo? What adaptations have I gotten so far? Digestion, pressure tolerance. I need to grab the one for heat, but that's gonna need a Sonic, which I do not have the recipe for yet. Do I? No, I do not. Oh, I do?
Alright.
Alright, what do I need for a Sonic Resonator?
It's pretty easy to craft.
A bunch of the stuff's easy to craft because we're technically only in the first few things. Alright, I need to get titanium ingots, which requires me to go and grab
6 titanium.
well, that and make myself a
Oh, you don't even have the processor? I'm probably close to beating the game soon on my save. Me and my friend have been grinding.
Beating how far you can go.
Yeah.
So I've already done that. I'm just replaying it again. Alright, so I need this thing needs a new battery. Processor, what do I need? Mild acid. Oh, when I left my mild acid at home. Oh, it's just acid, pouch, and copper. What do I need? I need to configure it for titanium. And that instantly drained my battery. Back!
What are you even talking about right now?
It's playing some Nautica.
Oh.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, I've heard.
Subnautica 2 is a fun game. PC, you should not PC. BFD, you should get it.
No. Not yet.
See, now I'm gonna have to stop playing Subnautica though once the stream gets up. Or server, not stream. Now my Xbox is just useless.
You have it on Xbox?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's only, pretty sure it's like the only console. I don't think PS has it.
Both of them should have it.
I don't think does it.
Pretty sure the PS5 has it.
No, it's not available on PlayStation because at least for early access. But once it officially starts, they'll have it.
Right, once it's officially released. I'm pretty sure PlayStation has a rule against early access.
They're like for early access, it's like there's a lot to it.
Well, yeah, that's the reason why Crafton got so scared in the first place is because it was almost done, and that means they would have had to pay that bonus. That's why they started that whole drama.
Oh.
Crap. I'm fine.
I really don't want to splice these wires.
Why not?
Torture?
'Cause I gotta crawl around on the floor and get my tools. But
I think you should
it's
do
gotta
it.
get done. This is the last part that I can do right now, I think. I might be able to put some sealant around the sink maybe, but there's not really a point in that right now because I don't have a pump, I don't have water jugs, and I don't have wastewater tank yet, so the sink is mostly for decoration at the moment. Unfortunately.
Story of my life.
Having sinks as decoration.
Paul says that was his first time seeing you sit down since he joined stream.
It did feel nice
Did he
to sit down. Wow, there's wood shavings everywhere. This is a mess. Okay. Let's go get some tools. I need wire stripper, wire cutter. I thought I had some terminals in here, but maybe not. Oh, there they are.
I'm in the stream technically.
Okay.
I
Okay,
don't
I'm
talk
back.
to type because I'm playing a game.
Oh, I need wires too. Let's see.
From what it looks like, probably.
Okay. I got 2 flavors of wire. I've got
Flavors? Did you taste them?
red and black. What I do with my wires is none of your business. I'm
What do
going to
they
use some of the
Copper?
cheapest wire crimps of all time. They look like this. You slip 2 wires into there and then you crimp them down and it does a thing. I've used them in the past with decent success. Sometimes they're not that great, but oh, I need pliers. Dang it. not the greatest solution, but I don't really feel like cutting my lights and rewiring them, so this is what I'm going to be doing. Get some pliers. Okay. All right. Let's see what I can do.
Screw off, you parasite! Ooh. That was close.
Oh, of course the wires are all the way up there. I should have done this first.
Shut up! Knock it too.
I also need my electrical tape.
There, I finally have a beacon for my base.
I don't even have one of those. Just my my tadpole always says where it is.
I mean, yeah, but it's only one titanium. Might as well just have it so you don't forget where it is.
Yeah, I gotta actually make a base. It's just a big box with a bunch of solar panels.
Do you at least have batteries?
No. I don't need batteries. I don't use that much energy. I have like 100 that I gain, and I only use like 30.
What do you do at night when the sun goes down?
Well, I have so many solar panels. I made it to where I always produce more.
You could have just saved some resources and gone for standard batteries. They're not that expensive.
I guess. I might go just switch to turbines, and then I can get all that quartz back.
Depends on how close you live to a airflow.
It's literally it's like a few meters away from the life pod. It's just in the spawn area, it's like right there.
You got one right next to spawn?
I mean, it's pretty easy to start out because like all the like tips that people give is like they always show it from the life pod, so it's pretty easy to be near the life pod.
I always, when I was getting done with my other world, I built in the heat area.
Plus it's like it's pretty easy to move this. Just you just have to like press V5.
The only thing I have a problem with at the base I have in the heat zone is the collector.
Oh, that's easy. You just need to hug the right or the left side away from the heat zone.
It's so close. They're like a homing missile to you.
Dude, I've seen people trap the collector Leviathan with just like the corridors, and they just made like a prison.
I mean, it's possible. It's just the way that Subnautica works. It will unload your base when you leave it. Far enough away from it.
Did you see the new Leviathan that was in the files or whatever that got leaked? I'll try to find it.
Let me check my files. I don't remember seeing that.
Well, it was like teased or something.
I know about the one that
they had like horn. They had horns or something.
No,
they made a mod deck.
About is the
I don't know if this is gonna work.
The only one I know about is the elusive Leviathan. Let me copy image real quick and I'll send in the text.
Oh yeah. It's that one. That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, they're also making a vehicle called the Trident. Which is a, it's what the, it reminds me of the early concept of the Atlas.
I hope they add something to where you can actually like kill the Leviathans. Or at least like kill the fish in general, because I don't know. It's kind of I don't like how I can't kill anything. I guess it kind of makes sense, but
Here's the sub they're planning. I can't use the text channel because I'm not a mod. I'll just DM you about it. And you have your DMs closed.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, you have your DMs closed to non-friends. Let me, I'll just do it in, I'll do it in self-promo. Let me recopy it. Can I copy it, please? Oh, we can't post images in this server. Forgot about that.
There, I just sent you a friend request.
It'll work for now. That is the Trident. It is supposed to be, those little holes on the side, the 2 holes on the side, is supposed to be tadpole docks. There's 4 of them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like
Is that basically just gonna be like the Cyclops?
It's gonna be like a Cyclops, and you know, remember how with the Atlas you used to have it to where there was 4 escape pods in the early concept?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like that. It's gonna, since 4 players can actually play this game, it's gonna be like how the Cyclops was meant to be used. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult to run it solo, but you can. But it's gonna be a lot easier if you have people there to do it with you.
Oh.
Which it does look like it's gonna be really good at what it does.
Yeah, it seems pretty cool.
It's gonna have, from what we've seen so far, as the items and shit that Offmania, I think his name was. He's a YouTuber that covers a bunch of Subnautica stuff. Because his channel is based off of it. So he showed off something like you can flood it to increase to go down and go up. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult than trying to pilot something like the Cyclops, where you just press a button on your controller and you go up and down and up. Yeah, you have to physically fill the.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot more in depth. Because the Void Leviathan is going to be deleted and then moved out once the full map is completed, out to the actual out of bounds. Because what is technically out of bounds right now is just unfinished map. The map we have now is only, I think, 12% of the map we're going to get. We're supposed to be able to go all the way out to that tree.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
They have big plans for
The trait or it's like an organism.
It's technically, you know what the stuff is made out of? The Titan rock boar and all that.
No.
It's Titan rock boar. It's what the infection. It's the infection.
Ow.
What I'm guessing we're gonna see there is this is purely just a guess. You remember? You know how the infection always calls something mother?
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about a character that infused
yeah.
with the infection. I'm guessing that's what we'll find there is that character infused with the infection. Hey BFD.
Yo.
What time is that stream gonna? What time is ever gonna start tonight?
No clue, bro. I have to knock this out. I have to go replace the fuel pump in someone's car, and then set up the server.
So it's gonna be probably around 7 or 8 o'clock at night.
It's gonna be a little later, yeah. Unfortunately, but that's part of having a life, or like a busy life, anyways.
No.
Your timer.
Hmm?
He's asking if you're talking about your time or my time. I was talking about my time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I mean, I'm not doing anything today, so yeah, all day,
good.
I think.
Okay. All right, the oven is all wired up. The light works now, and the sparker should work now, the igniter. So the only thing left to do is to get a gas hose for it, hook it up to some propane tanks, and hopefully it works. But
People are using my street as a rally ramp again.
nice, nice.
They have a full-on speedway. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, but that's got rules and cost money and stuff.
No, I had a friend of mine try to go like 30 on it. I was like, dude, you're gonna either speed up or you're gonna get someone to hit you. Going slow on that road is not an option.
Talking about the dirt one?
No, I'm talking about the
main road?
Yeah, the one that people go 100 on.
Guilty.
Yeah. People like to speed down that road because there's never a cop there. Well, it's kind of hard seeing since there's two, that road connects to two different townships. Kind of hard to have a cop right where those two townships meet.
Yeah. Oh, the dials light up too. That's cool. All right, cool. The oven is. I should put one more support in. I don't want to.
You're gonna want to when you're driving down 60 down the road and you hear thunk, 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 thunk.
Yeah, start hearing triple T in the back. If you know, you know.
Who wants my attention now?
Triple T my goat.
No, I think it'll be fine without that support. Cause it's got one right there. It's not. It's only about sliding forward.
But my.
Huh?
What do you mean? Hold on. What?
Oh, well.
You good there, Russians?
Hey, my friend just got on, so I'm gonna go.
All right.
Goodbye.
You can play, so I'll just go say it.
Ah, there we go. That's how it goes.
All right. See you later.
There we go. Does this say what kind of hose I need? Because that'd be pretty cool.
Excuse me. What? But no, they can never make things too easy, so you gotta figure it out yourself.
Propane lines have become my arch nemesis. There's so many different kinds of the same size connector, and they're all proprietary, and it drives me nuts.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of things breaking, we gotta replace them. Our fridge died.
That sucks.
Yeah. The cooling mechanism just stopped working in both the freezer and the fridge. Thank God we got like 4 deep freezers to save the freezer, but the fridge is gone.
Yeah, that's rough.
I just had gotten stuff for groceries that week too.
Dino nuggets?
New. A bunch of cooking ingredients. Stuff that was supposed to actually last us about a few weeks.
Well, I had the same experience, but it was only like 4 days worth of food, so it was okay. But I ran out of battery that first night I streamed, and it was unfortunate. But
Yeah,
I thought that was a possibility, so that's why I didn't go crazy shopping, and then I've been fine ever since. But
I've never thought it was a possibility that a fridge could just die like that and just stop cooling.
that's how they work. The compressor goes out, and then you're cooked, and so is your food.
Yeah.
Right now I'm sitting at 89% power. I'm using 163 watts, but I have 640 coming in, which is actually phenomenal. It's a really sunny day, I guess. Dude, jeez.
So do you charge your phone at nights or?
Do I charge my phone at night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Thankfully, it
gotta do
doesn't
some
take that much electricity, but
Surprisingly, my tower does not take that much energy. My max is, I think, 230.
oh yeah, I forgot. This 160 watts that I'm using, this includes my whole PC streaming, my Starlink, my fridge, my lights. And I think that's all I have plugged in right now. That's a lot of stuff running. for only 160 watts. So actually, I'm feeling pretty good about that.
No, my father asked me, hey, is your computer using up a bunch of electricity? I said, no. If you want to check what's actually taking all that electricity, look at your freezers.
No, freezers
Yeah,
are pretty efficient.
Now when you have 4 of them.
Possibly. Once they're down to temp, though, maintaining doesn't take very much.
But no, out of everything that takes a lot of electricity in this house, the freezers take the most. That and the light bill.
Okay, I could be wrong, but it feels to me like this has a 3/8 inch inverted flanged or inverted flared connector. Is that true? I don't know. Unfortunately, they don't tell me.
I have no idea. Because I don't think anybody understood what you just said. Wait, you bought a gas stove instead of an electric one?
Propane. Yeah. Because electric takes so ungodly amounts of power.
We have we have a glass stove top. We use electric for.
Yeah, see, like when you're connected to the grid, that's one thing. My electricity is sacred. I can't risk it.
Why don't you have a backup charge spot? Don't they have lots like that allow you to just plug in?
Yeah, but usually you have to pay for it, or it's just an inconvenience. I have a cord where I can plug in my batteries and charge off a wall, but I don't want to be tethered like that. You know?
Fair.
I like my freedom. Once I'm in the mountains, I want to stay there. Which is probably where I'll go tonight. Have a campfire.
Paul wants to know if he can join BC.
For server stuff?
Oh, no. You just said, can someone add me to the VC?
What's it for, Paul?
Well, yes, we can tell you're an SMP Chat 1. We just want to know why you want to join us. Alright, a little bit for the server.
Hello, Paul.
Howdy.
Is he here?
I don't know, you dragged him.
Oh, my bad. I forgot I was muted.
Congratulations. Oh, when did the Russians leave?
When his
He
friend
said
died?
earlier that he said earlier that he was leaving because a friend of his was online.
Oh, yeah. I'm switching all over to my phone. You know, I'll stay.
So, BFD, quick question. What are you building all that for?
It's my house.
Okay?
Yeah.
So what do you want to talk about the server?
Okay.
I was right. 3H flare female connection.
I had asked it earlier in chat, but I have to go back to it and find it.
Looks like I will be taking a trip to Ace Hardware.
Again.
But while I'm here and I'm looking at propane hoses, I guess I'll see if this works on my heater.
First, you need an AC unit right now. Fucking scorching now.
Yeah. Okay, so this hose does not work, which is great. I've spent like $200 on propane hoses and not a single one works because these adapters are stupid. Mr. Buddy decided to make their own special little princess hose and then you can't get it anywhere. It's supposed to come with the heater, but it didn't.
I'm like,
So
you
now
sound like
here
you're
I am.
having so much fun.
Yeah. I've been dealing with this for months.
That's terrible. Oh, there it is. There's an idea with the killing thing that I had mentioned earlier in chat. I don't know if y'all responded to it or not. With the whole, killing, players on server, I feel like that, if players want to fight, they have to do like like, like they have to, yeah, so, say Magenta wanted to fight BFD, Magenta would have to challenge BFD, and BFD would have a right to say no, but if he said no, then Magenta can't go on about he's being a scaredy cat and stuff like that, because I feel like that's just going to cause more problems.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because there were times in the last SMP that both Magenta and Russians wanted to fight like Shadow, I think it was, and or me at the same time. And I think either one of us or both of us said no, and then they started calling, and then they just started going nuts about it.
It's a very difficult thing to enforce, though. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Right now, what I'm leaning more towards. Sorry, my throat hurts. So I'm not talking a ton, but I'm more so leaning towards allowing PvP, but in exchange banning griefing, so your base is a safe place. This is kind of the best of both worlds, and you just have to.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best you're going to get out of it, so.
It's just tough because it obviously sucks. It's like, you gotta, you know, yeah, you gotta always watch your back and stuff, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's fair either to take out all the competitiveness from the server either. Or even that feasible, really. Man, my brain is not working.
I think your brain is like doing too much working, because the fact that you're trying to both think of rules for the SMP while trying to work on whatever it is you're currently working on.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm asking a lot of it, but I have heard what you said, and I'll be taking that into consideration when we actually sit down and make the rules, the mods. Server will...
What time are we going to do that? Are we going to do that when the server starts or before?
That'll be before, because that'll be part of setting up the server and what plugins we put on. And then once that's done,
okay.
I'll start the stream and start the server.
Okay.
Am I still part of that?
Huh?
Am I still part of that?
Yeah.
Alright.
I haven't heard from Tito in a while. I expected him to be here.
Without BFD.
He's
Busy man.
busy man, sure. Yeah. This was just a last second building stream. Whoever showed up kind of thing.
Yeah, I only knew about it when I saw he tried to stream the first time, but his OBS was giving him problems, so I had to help him fix it.
I need to build cabinets soon. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna do that.
Do you want to, after this, do you want to go and help that guy with that fuel pump, or do you want to talk over the rule stuff real quick?
Fuel pump, for sure.
Alright.
I gotta knock that out. That could honestly push the server start date till tomorrow if it goes bad enough. I hope not.
It's a fuel pump. I really need to replace the stuff with my fuel line and shit.
Have you ever done a fuel pump? There's a lot of factors. The age of the vehicle, how much rust is on it, whether the gas tank is full or not, whether there's actually an access port built into the car, or if you have to drop the gas tank.
I think I've seen it done once.
BFD. I have to replace my fuel system on my own car.
Have to and did do are two different things, though. I don't know if you've seen it yet, since you haven't done it yet. But
I've been watching videos and I've actually replaced a fuel pump on 2 cars so far.
when I did it on my Yukon, that was a pain.
In fact, one of them was the Yukon. That XL we used to have was one of the ones I did it on.
Yeah.
That is a pain in the ass.
Uh-huh. It sure was. You had to drop the gas tank.
Oh, it's even worse because the XL had a part of the frame in the way.
And it always seems to go bad when the tank is full. So you gotta drop
it goes bad whether the tank is full or
40-gallon
not. When
tank.
you work in the car, everything goes bad.
Alright, so, anywho's. I don't know how I'm gonna find a hose for this, to be honest. I don't know if it's gonna be possible.
I mean, you can check online.
What hose do you need?
I need a propane hose that ends in a 3/8 female flared adapter. Which I do have one, conveniently, right here.
You said 3/8 female flare adapter?
Yeah. It's some weird non-seal or non-leak connector for propane. Some of them use them, some of them don't. They use different thread thicknesses. It's a pain, but I do have one right here, I think. But it ends in a quick connect. So if I could get something that goes from my regulator to a quick connect, which I can't do because that's what I special ordered this hose to do.
Okay. Valve just released a new headset, the Valve Prism.
The what?
It's the Apple headset, but better.
Like the Vision Pro.
Yeah, the Vision Pro, but it's $2,000 less and has better chips. Because most of Steam's money does not go to impressing marketers or shareholders. Because Steam does not have shareholders.
Hello.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was not checking chat.
I wasn't either.
Use nails. What do you mean, use nails?
Nails aren't threaded. They'll get ripped out. Especially when moving. This is not meant
So
to
Haribo said earlier that what if mid-fight someone just runs into their base, however?
Well, that is one of the things we'll have to discuss. Like I said, we have not had time to sit down and discuss what we want. We'll have a meeting where we talk about, hey, this is what we got so far. Let's see what we do.
Alright. This hose is connected, but it's got a very oddly specific quick connect on it. That's likely to not help.
So just as a future reference, you would have to join the server through Lunar Client, right?
You would have to join it through a Lunar Client because it's modded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's got SVC. and SVC's dependencies. Although optional, they SVC becomes really shit without it. So what's up next?
Me?
Yeah, what's up next?
I don't know. I'm kind of at a weird... I kind of just need propane hose.
Which you would have to run to town and probably go to either Ace or... I'm pretty sure not TC, TSC, Home Depot has them.
Home Depot, not really. They only have propane, or like grill hoses. Which is not what I need. It's pretty much Ace Hardware or nothing.
I don't know, I don't think we have anyone. I've never been to an Ace Hardware because I don't think we have one near where I live.
I promise you do.
Let me actually check where my nearest Ace Hardware is.
I've been to the one near you.
What do you mean there's one right in town?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why it's the other town.
Anyways, before you dox yourself, again,
Never done myself.
you have. I lost my wire spool. That's good.
You'll find it.
Eventually.
Yeah, at this point, it's
Well, they really need to update this map.
What game are you playing again, Jack?
Right now, nothing. But I was playing Subnautica 2. Now I'm playing Subnautica 2 again.
I have never heard of that game before.
Subnautica?
Yeah.
So it's the game that just sold 2 million copies in 24 hours.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, on Steam alone, they sold 2 million copies in 24 hours.
stop shaming the poor guy for not hearing about Subnautica. There's a lot to
how
life
can you
outside of
not?
Subnautica.
Hold on. When a game sells 2 million copies... Hold on, let's
There's
go
a
into
lot
the
of games
12
that sell
hour
that many.
1 million copies in 12 hours. It crashed Steam's website, like Silksong did.
But it's also a sequel, so if you haven't heard of the first one, then you're probably not that.
In my defense, I don't even have Steam, nor do I literally pay attention to the news much.
But no, Subnautica 2 is ocean exploration survival horror game. The first game came out in 2017. It was named one of the best survival games of its time. Then Below Zero came out. They got a lot of money from Below Zero because it's a DLC for Subnautica 1, somewhat, although it's a whole different game. And then once Subnautica 2 came out, before Subnautica Below Zero and 2, in that in-between period, a company called Crafton came in and basically did a bunch of illegal stuff and got in trouble. So They lost all creative control of Subnautica 2. So they put it out. Sad.
Well, that's just great.
But Subnautica 2 was officially released into beta and went and sold more copies than it was supposed to. And it was theorized to in the matter of hours. And for an open beta, for its first beta release, it has a total of, I think, 13 hours of content so far. And it just came out less than 3 weeks ago.
Jeez.
Yep. Unknown Worlds, the company that made Subnautica, does not mess around. But no, let me.
And you and Russian said that it's not on PlayStation?
It is not on PlayStation at the moment because it's open beta and well, it's in beta. It's not open beta because it still costs $30, but it's in beta.
Okay.
And PlayStation has rules against adding beta games to their store.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Alright. I think I know what I need. I'm probably gonna have to go get a custom hose built again. So that's good, but I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna go get this custom hose. I'm gonna go I have to get another propane tank to get those hooked up. Fix this fuel pump, set up the server.
Let me know when you go to start working on that server.
Okay.
Send me a text or something.
And I gotta clean up this place too, just a little bit, but it'll be okay.
Busy day, busy day.
Busy day. Alright, well, thanks for being here. There's only one viewer right now anyways, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. It's probably a Haribo, maybe. Or
Yeah, it's Haribo.
Alright, anyways.
I still have the stream open.
Alright.
I have a stream open as well.
Well, thank you everybody for being here and stuff, and yeah, stay tuned for tonight's stream, I hope. Bye-bye.
Yep. Peace.